Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy Jay Minute. Look, y'all, episode 2 with my boy Donovan Mills. Okay, now look, I told you this is gonna be a little process and a journey that I want y'all to be a part of. Now, look, before we do anything, appreciate all of y'all for love and support. We still on the road to 5K subs, so y'all make sure to like, subscribe for your boy. Now, look, if you guys wasn't paying attention, last episode y'all saw senior day and the playoffs. My boy Donovan Mills is now in the high school state championship game. Okay. So that's right now what we got to deal with. That's right now what's upcoming. Now, if you're new to this channel, I'm not going to be talking as much because I know y'all like to hear the bat sound effects and, some of the commentary. So I pop in here and there. So like I said, I just want to try to be a part of the journey because I got it's a process of me playing this game. And not even the game, but just sport in general, because I don't watch baseball, nor do I play it. You see what I'm saying? But y'all can see the East Bobcats taking on the Central Stars. My boy Donovan Mills warming up, getting ready to take the field, playing for a high school championship, right? A high school state championship. If my boy Donovan look real comfortable, as he's in the huddle telling his team, yo, look, this is our game. You know what I'm saying? This is our time to shine, right?
Now the third baseman, Donovan Mills. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Defense will need to be sharp to keep them from crossing the plate.
So Donovan at bat.
Fouled off, he was late.
Solid hit, but it's a foul ball.
Runners on the
So
corners,
can Donovan, as there's two people on the base, nearly got hit by the pitch. That was crazy. That's 1-1 though. Two people on base.
next one's foul.
Another foul ball.
Power approach.
Y'all see, if y'all paying attention to the left, you see how it's like a timing tells you it's good.
Here's the 1-2 offering. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That time a hit right there, but that time is very late.
Now, and maybe the pitcher will
Like I said, it's a process, y'all. It's a process.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Fly ball to left, down the line.
Solid hit right there by Donovan, and it is going to be out.
Both runners tagging. To second, but way too late.
But they somehow got an RBI out of it, which puts us up 1-0 in the high school state championship. So even though Donovan didn't have the greatest at bat, he got a decent hit to where it took the lead for for the team. You know what I'm saying? And right here, hit, solid throw right there by Donovan. That is gonna be out.
Welcome back, folks, and just a reminder that this is a 7-inning game here at the high school level. Donovan Mills receiving a lot of Division I college interest. I've heard TCU is one of the schools currently.
Ooh, big hit this time by Donovan.
Had a ton of success.
And he's out again.
7 times in that span. Welcome back to the state championship at Stellar Sports Complex. And now, Donovan Mills. Foul ball there.
Another foul ball. I know a lot of you MLB fans are probably like, bro, this guy is terrible. Like, bro, I've never played this game nor this sport. This time, a solid hit by Donovan, and that is going to be a base hit. So, hey, Donovan finally gets a single hit, pointing to the crowd, say, hey, man, let's go. Then we got Mason. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but we have Mason at bat. He's already, 1-1.
Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt, but blocked. Runner at first, 1 away.
Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
This pitch popped up.
He gets the hit. But what is it going to be? Is he safe or out? He's out. So still 1-0 game. So now we have Brett at bat, 1-2. Let's see what happens. Gets the hit, but he's out. Still 1-0 though. So far Donovan's hit, that hit that Donovan had was important because it put a point on the scoreboard. This time they go with a bunt. Donovan misses the catch. That is not what you want to see.
Here's the throw.
And he's gonna get another base. So just like that, missed opportunity, gets on base.
The vanishing art of drag bunting for a hit. Well done.
Still
He's got
1-0.
impressive wrist strength
1
to
and 2.
roll a ball on the outer half that
1
way.
and 2.
Not many hitters can do that. This next at bat, grounder left side, and that's a
No, that's a legal hit.
runner rounds
Oh my goodness.
way to the plate. It's
And they're gonna get, not only they're gonna tie him, but they're gonna get an RBI and they're gonna get double.
see concentration like that. Big spot, high crowd energy, and he maintains focus and delivers with a great swing.
Hey, drive him in. We need you right here.
Now this can be very important because 1-1 for Donovan,
Mills.
and he just struck right there. Swung at a ball, that's a strike.
Characteristic chase. He
0 for
usually
1.
plays off pitches off the plate like that.
Let her rip.
That's a foul ball right there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's a foul ball. 0 for 2.
Nobody out.
Let's go, big fella.
And that's off the
We
inside.
all know that's a ball.
All right, here we go.
And there's a ball.
Another ball. Okay, so good patience by Donovan.
Chopped out in front of the plate.
Base hit,
Play at the
but
plate.
Donovan's going to be
Take the lead.
safe and an RBI, which puts another point on the scoreboard. So East go up 2-1.
Runner in
Now Mason, this could be a big opportunity for Mason.
Mason Ingebrigtsen.
You got somebody already at third base.
Your turn, your turn.
This to third. Can't come up
Gets
with
the hit, but Donovan doesn't run. As Donovan finally runs, Donovan, he's at second as they don't catch it. But then Donovan's running to the third. What is he doing? And then Donovan's out. I'm not gonna lie to you. Right there, I was confused. I ain't gonna lie. I was confused on that. I was like, bro, why is he still running? Just stay at the second. But you know,
two away.
big mistake right there by Donovan. Now the Central Stars have an opportunity to tie this game.
Be patient.
On the ground, this should do it.
Base hit,
And that's it.
and that's gonna be the game.
Champions of
Now I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't watch baseball, so when he got that out and they said we won, I was like, how? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, how do we win? But I was like, oh, bet. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's a dub. High school state champions, right? We'll take it. High school champions, right? High school. What do you call it? The high school state champions.
beyond the high school ranks.
Now the coach gonna talk to us. We did it, Donovan. State champions. How does it feel? We're gonna go with, you know, it feels, you know, great to be a champion. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be, you know, cool, calm, and collect. Try to show some respect to the coach. Well, I can be proud of this team's what the coach is saying. This championship is a statement to your hard work and dedication. You've been an incredible leader on the field. We're going to just go with, you know, thanks to the coach. Appreciate the love and respect. You know what I'm saying? Just all love to the coach. Respect, respect. He's like, hey, man, now it's time to celebrate. You got an amazing future ahead of you. College offers are coming in and pro teams are interested in drafting and signing you to a pro contract right out of high school. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, we're going to just go with, it's been on our mind lately. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a lot to think about. You know, you at the age of 18. I'm pretty sure our character right now is 18. I'm pretty sure Donovan's 18 right now. You know, he just won a high school state championship. You know, it's a lot on his mind. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot to think about, right? We still gonna just go with, you know, respect with the coach. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna go with the respect. So we're gonna go with, I appreciate your advice, coach. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we just gotta show respect where it's respect. You know what I'm saying? Now, Donovan had an incredible RBI hit. And it looks like we have a college team talking to my boy Donovan. So he says, Donovan, my name is Justin Rowe, and I'm recruiting coordinator for the University of the South Carolina Gamecocks. I'm happy y'all got the win, and your play was outstanding. Now, I don't know about outstanding, but I'm guessing he's looking at that hit that got us, you know, got Donovan's team some points. And he's basically saying, hey, look, man, we interested. We want to give you this college offer, something to think about. So we already know we got another college team recruiting us, right? So Donovan gets an offer from the University of the South Carolina Gamecocks, which is something to pay attention to because Donovan is from Florida, which is the East. You know what I'm saying? The Tennessee Vols gave us an offer, right? So that's two offers. Then we have some pro organizations, the Milwaukee Brewers and the Colorado Rockies. So right now, Donovan is projected to go through the second and eighth round. I don't know how many rounds there are in baseball, but I'm guessing there's a lot because they just said 2 through 8, which we got to improve that. You know what I'm saying? So right here, you can see all little organizations and offers as of right now that Donovan has. So I'm pretty sure what's next up, I'm pretty sure is the combine. We're looking at the offers and things like that. So I'm pretty sure next up we have the combine. But before we get to the combine, I want to take a look at something real quick. If we can get there real quick, it's showing us, I'm guessing it's going to show us some tokens. And I'm not going to lie to y'all. If y'all been paying attention, we had so far, I think 2 home runs. That was the last episode. We got a couple of RBIs. I'm guessing the RBIs are just as important as I'm guessing hitting a home run because it's putting points up. So we're getting a couple of tokens, you know what I'm saying? Even though we went 1 for 3, but 2 RBIs. Got 15 tokens, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to look at those tokens as a 55 overall, and we're going to upgrade my boy Donovan to a 56. Now, like I said, I don't want to, over-talk the commentary in the background. So I want y'all to, be, able to hear and experience that. So when we get to that part, I'm going to be quiet for a couple of minutes, right? But we're going to go through, because I'm pretty sure the combine is next, if I'm correct, right? But we're going to go through and just get ready for the combine. As it's a 4-day event, 100 prospects and 30 MLB teams. First day, showcase your talent. Let's see. Let's get it.
The road to Major League Baseball dreams makes a stop here at the MLB Draft Combine, live from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. With Jessica Mendoza, I'm Robert Flores. Jessica, we have a prospect here. He just wrapped up his season. Now he gets a chance to perform in front of the pro scouts. What are you most looking forward to?
Well, first of all, how cool is it that he's able to showcase his skills on this stage at a major league park? Plus the athleticism to pick up the bat, show off your skills as a hitter, and then also grab a glove and be able to go out in the field. I really believe this is the biggest opportunity to prove that he can showcase at the pro level.
Now, you were a player that thrived under pressure. This is a pressure-packed environment. How does he block it out?
He's going to have to embrace those nerves, embrace that pressure, all the eyeballs that are on him, especially as he goes from hitting to taking the field.
All right, let's go down on the field for more.
So I'm gonna be real with y'all. The way I look at this combine stuff is, and I'm guessing the first day is, I guess, warming up because we straight out of high school. You know what I'm saying? You straight out of high school, they're not just gonna throw you into a game. But
Robert, this is a huge
what my goal right now with Donovan is to just take one day at a time and get better at something. So whether it's batting, fielding, we want to just take one step at a time and improve. Right? So far we got a B grade. You see, we're getting a lot of foul balls. But these are just warm-ups and practices, so it's nothing really to be worried about. That's actually a good hit right there by Donovan. That was almost looked like it could have been a home run.
We are seeing a pretty impressive
B grade, not bad.
Yeah, one of the most impressive performances that we've seen.
Another foul ball. So like I said, y'all, we just want to, just see some improvement from this practice stuff right here.
Stay inside the ball. He's got that good balance, keeps
another solid hit right there. So we got 2 more chances for my boy Donovan.
The scouts love a hitter.
Another foul ball. We got to improve on the foul balls. I'm not going to lie.
Such an impressive display of a combination of that technique and strength.
Last hit looked like it could go to distance, and that would have been a home run as it hit the stands. So like I told you, the scouts, they gave, Donovan a solid little B performance right there. Fielding, now like I told y'all, this ain't gonna look the best. I feel like the fielding, we struggled at the fielding. Like I said, it's a process, not only with the game, but the sport, because I don't watch neither, nor do I play any of it, right? But I'm guessing they say, hey, just go out there and, you third base, so you got to be prepared, right? Now, y'all see how when we were playing in the high school game,
brilliant, Robert, brilliant. Look, you got to have a little bit of everything.
When we were playing in the high school game, they would tell you what button to press. For some reason, in this scouting combine, that wasn't popping up. Like right here, look, we have the ball, but it doesn't say hit something, right? So we end up making a mistake and throwing to the wrong person. That's why they're giving my boy Donovan an F. But like I said, it's a process. So we mess up. I want y'all to see everything. You see what I'm saying? I'm not. I want y'all to see the real. You know what I'm saying? So when we mess up, we have an F grade. Hey, we're gonna show it. Because like I said, the point is we want to see some improvement, right? When you get knocked down, you always get back up. You know what I'm saying?
How can he turn it around?
You've seen some moments of defensive strength.
So right now we're struggling with the fielding.
That he belongs at this level.
Donovan looks completely confused, and he's going to the scouts and telling them, "Look, I'm confused."
Jessica Mendoza and Jessica, this young prospect just wrapped up day one. The hitting, the fielding. What did you think of his performance?
The biggest thing is day one, he got the nerves out of the way. I mean, he was able to showcase as a hitter and as a fielder, and knowing his work ain't done yet, he's got some games coming up.
That's right. These prospects on day two, they're going to be going head to head. Until then, for Jessica Mendoza, I'm Robert Flores. Thanks for joining us at the MLB Draft Combine in Phoenix, Arizona.
Appreciate Jessica and Robert, for the little interview and things that they were just doing. But we have a new offer from college. California State University Titans have offered your boy Donovan. Another school is recruiting your boy Donovan. This time it is the Vanderbilt. The University of Vanderbilt has offered Donovan. Then a couple of new organizations. You got the Houston Astros are interested, right? Which I'm going to be real with y'all. I don't know what these teams and organizations or colleges see Donovan doing because, I'm guessing they're looking at the batting. He had a B performance, but the fielding was an F. You know what I'm saying? But you see a boost in the projected round from 2 to 8 to 1 to 4. And so far, these are Donovan's batting stats. Senior day was absolutely terrible. Playoffs, improvement, 3 hits, 4 RBIs, and 2 home runs. The championship, 1 hit, 2 RBIs, 0 home runs. So you see some improvement, but not consistent. You see what I'm saying? So like I said, when it comes to this combine stuff, we want to see improvement day by day with the combine. You see what I'm saying? We want to see some improvement, right? So that's what we're looking forward to see. So we're going to actually get ready for this next game. I want y'all to see how this goes. Like I said, I want y'all to see this whole entire journey, right? So we're going to get ready for this game. Y'all want to see what Donovan is wearing, rocking the sleeve, the glove, right? But when we get into this game, we want to see some improvement from my boy Donovan. 100 prospects, 30 teams, day 2, game 1. Officially game day, right? Game day.
Welcome to game 1 of the MLB Draft Combine on the show, live from Chase Field in Arizona, home of the Diamondbacks. I'm Ben Gelman. After yesterday's drills, today is the first opportunity for these prospects to show what they can do in a live game situation. First pitch coming up next. Here's the third baseman, Donovan Mills. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough...
I'm still here, by the way, y'all. All right, let's see what Donovan can do.
And the strike zone swells in size. Fouled off left side.
Foul ball right there from Donovan, which we saw that in the the practice of the combine.
State championship. I'm sure that was
And Donovan strikes out.
Huge K there.
Looking kind of frustrated right there. We'll see what happens. So now we out here in the field with Donovan. Let's see what happens.
And now the right fielder, Pedro Gutierrez. Hard ground ball.
They get a hit. Is it a base hit? Yes, it is. And they're going to score. They are going to score. So now it says press X. So you see how it says press X? It didn't show that when we were practicing. You see what I'm saying?
And next, the cleanup hitter, Donovan Mills. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up.
Let's see if Donovan can regroup here as we're losing 0-3.
And there's a fly
Oh,
ball.
big hit by Donovan. And that's a big hit. Coach says go 2, but Donovan says he just stays at 1. 2-3 scores. Let's see here. And he's safe. So that's a single base hit for Donovan and 3 RBIs, and it was the game tying RBI. So another RBI for your boy Donovan Mills, and that was game changing right there. And I feel like that's what the scouts and colleges and these pro organizations are seeing. They're seeing the potential of somebody that can be very powerful when it comes to batting. So I can see why they're interested in your boy Donovan.
We're here in the top half of the third. Go ahead, run it first. Nobody
See what Juan can do right here.
Double play ball to second. Good feed, that's one. Over
Gets
to
a
first.
hit, and he is out. Okay.
2 away.
Like I said, y'all, what we want to see in this combine is some improvement, right? First game, you want to see some improvement. That's what we want to see.
That one down the line.
They get a hit. Donovan's going to throw it. He throws it, but it's a bad throw, and that's a base hit. Got to be more better on the throw.
Donovan Mills, 1 for 2. These tournament games are, of course, just a part of the larger picture here at the Combine. Drills and assessments measure each.
Another foul ball right there for your boy Donovan. Now, so far he's 1 for 3, but he had him 3 RBIs. Game changing.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Another foul ball.
2 runs in to score in the inning. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Ground ball left side.
Gets a hit, and he is out.
Bottom of the inning.
So Donovan kind of struggling at batting in this first combine game. I'm not going to lie. He looked like he's struggling. But we have the lead of 5-2.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Mills.
Gonna throw it, but it is too late as he's safe.
2 out and a runner in scoring position. Next to hit, Donovan Mills. 1 for 3.
So Donovan's back at bat. 1 for 3, 3 RBIs. With a lead of 5-3.
And that's off the
That's a ball right there.
nice grab.
That's a solid hit, but he's out.
A great play.
So Donovan getting some hits. Now, I will say this. It was good to see us get some hits with Donovan,
2 away, and
but
bases are loaded.
we got to get some more power. You know what I'm saying? Got to get some more power on these hits.
To third. They're in plenty of time, ends the inning. So they get 1, but
Good throw right there by Donovan. No, that's a really good throw.
We're at the end of 7, 5-4. So now it's the 4-hole hitter.
5-4. With possible, this could be it. 5-4. Pretty sure this is the 9th, so I'm pretty sure this is the last one.
1 strike away.
Looks like that's a big hit,
This should do it.
but it has no miles per hour on it.
Ball game.
That's out. And Donovan is gonna get his first combine victory in the gray.
Helped him get the win.
So I mean, hey, not the greatest performance, but it's good to see him get a victory out of it. We'll give that a solid performance. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what to grade it. I'll let y'all grade that in the comments if y'all want to give that a grade if y'all want to. But we have a new offer, and it is from the LSU Tigers. Okay. Our round, we went 1 for 4 with Donovan, 3 RBIs, still projected to go through 1 through 4. So first and fourth round. So I mean that's improvement because we were 2 and 8. But like I told y'all, we want to see some improvement game by game, combine day by day, right? So we are now headed to day 3, game 2, right? Let's see if we can see some improvement from my boy Donovan. Let's see.
Welcome to game 2 of the MLB Draft Combine on the show. I'm Ben Gelman. Another chance for these prospects to show what they're made of as we creep closer to draft day. First pitch is just around the corner. Here's the third baseman, Donovan Mills.
So my boy Donovan is back at bat with somebody on base looking to score.
And that one fouled off.
Wow, another foul ball. Good swing, though.
Hits a fly to center.
Well, that's a good hit.
Hill moving under this
And it is out.
down.
Good catch right there by the blue team.
Job done. Runner tagging from
Got to get some more miles per hour on the hit. But it turns to be an RBI. So, good hit. Turned it to be an RBI. Put a point on the board. Makes it 1-2.
You may be wondering just how does a
Let's see if Donovan can improve here.
only draft combine. Well, eligible high school and college players are selected by a committee of MLB. This one's through for a base hit.
That's a great hit. Got to make a decision here. Donovan looking to throw.
Comes across to score.
And he's safe.
Tied at 2.
So that was a solid hit. Turned it to be an RBI.
No outs. Runner at
They go up
first.
5-2.
Batter now, Donovan Mills. Drove in a run with a sac fly the first time up. Rolled softly, but that goes
I'm guessing that's going to count as a foul ball because he hit the ball.
Check swing.
That actually is a strike. Even though that is a ball, but Donovan swung at it.
Foul ball.
Another foul ball. Got to get something here if you're Donovan. You have to.
Here it comes. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Pretty off balance swing there.
Thought that was a strike, but they're going to count it as, I guess, not a strike.
Swing and a miss. Struck it
And he strikes out. So Donovan looks like he's in his own head at this point.
back here in the desert. Onto the top half of
As we saw him improving at the batting a little bit. Look like he's possibly regressing here. This time the blue team's going to do a bunt. And Donovan's going to get the throw, but it's too late as that's a base hit. That's safe.
Runner at first. Mills digs in now.
So far Donovan 0 for 1 but an RBI.
Drafted the personalized player report they receive, including evaluation data and tools for. Ouch! That one
Hit by the pitch is insane. And that's automatic a base.
Hit by pitch trivia for you folks.
Now, that's one thing I didn't know about the sport of baseball. If you hit somebody with a pitch, it's automatically they get on base. I mean, that's automatic.
He got hit 50 times in 1971. He once joked, "Some people give their bodies to science. I give mine to baseball." Grounder might be 2. To second, that's 1. But no throw to first. Just
As that is going to be an out. Looks like the blue team's going to secure this game, but
here's the center field.
really not looking at that. We want to just see some improvement for Donovan.
On the ground to third. Mills.
Going to get a hit. Donovan's going to throw it.
Feed to second.
That's an out.
Throw to first, but not in time.
And the other guy is safe.
Donovan Mills, the next to hit.
So 9-4. Can Donovan get something here? We'll see.
Smash to the left side.
Gets a hit. He
But
slips.
it's offline.
And both are safe. Wow. So somehow the guy slips.
All set for the inning
And
to be
there's 2
over,
people on
and that led
base.
to a lack
That's
of
going to be a
runs
base
on
hit for
the field.
Donovan.
Now they have to flush it and make sure it doesn't wind up hurting them going forward. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Now it's
So
Blake
Juan
De Los
has a chance to
Santos.
keep this great team alive in the second combine game.
And that'll load the bases.
Oh, the bases are loaded.
Left fielder, Jermaine
So Jermaine Sonnenberg has a big opportunity right now. The great team needs something here. 9-4, bases are loaded.
.30 pitch. That one misses, and it brings home a run.
Wow.
Good discipline by the batter of making him come into the strike zone. 2 gone, and the base is loaded. Marlon David now at the plate.
Literally 9-5. Big opportunity here.
Another full count pitch. On the ground, right side.
Base hit, and it is not even close. But I'm pretty sure that's an RBI, right? Because Donovan got there.
And next, the cleanup hitter, Donovan Mills. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay.
0 for 2 is crazy.
Bash down the right side, but
Another foul ball, but somehow it's 10-7, 3-point game.
And there's a ball. Good job to let the low
That's a ball right there. Donovan looking to be patient. He's been struggling at batting this game. Oh, that's a good hit.
coming to the plate.
And Donovan's going to get on base.
One run comes in, and the throw
He's safe. And that's an RBI. So Donovan finally gets out of his head and gets another clutch hit, as if you want to call it clutch. 2-point game
here in
in the combine.
the eighth. And he grounds it to the right side. Ortiz. And 2 away now.
And
From third.
somehow somebody scored, but I guess that's out.
And now at the plate.
Still an opportunity for this great team. This would be a really good comeback. This great team was down 9-4, 9-5, and it's now a 1-point game.
Rolls away a little bit. Runner stays put. Count goes to 1-2.
Can Jermaine do it?
And the tying run at second. Fly ball left field.
Gets a hit.
On the way in. There to make
And he's out, as that's going to end the 8th. I'm pretty sure there's 9. I could be wrong.
William Koo will hit next. We're in the bottom
As
of the
Donovan's looking from the sideline now.
and winning runs
William
with one
Koo,
on.
a big opportunity here. Gets a hit.
Right center.
Oh, and that's a base hit. Go, 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 go.
And the go-ahead run stops at third base.
Tie game.
And the batter will be the short.
Wow, so somehow this great team makes a comeback all the way. Dave has a big opportunity now, and this is in the 9th.
Yeah, way to drive it, that boy.
Another base hit.
Winning run comes across to
Game over.
and they
Wow. And I want to say this too. Do the scouts and colleges and organizations, do they look at that as that is what a comeback that was right there. That game like it could have been over, but do the scouts and coaches and these pro organizations look at that and say, look, that team, even though it's a comeback, that team was losing bad and they stuck with it and they kept their confidence up. Could that be a potential look to boost their projected round if they want to go pro?
in their baseball journey.
If I'm a coach, I'm looking at that. Okay, I mean that's amazing. And he was clearly safe. Clearly safe. Clearly.
A high-scoring thriller.
So what a game that was right there. What a comeback. And we're going to play this final game. Yes, sure, we're playing the final game. Like I said, we're going to play the final game. I want y'all to see, like I said, everything. Final game day 4 in the combine. Will we see some improvement from Donovan, or will we see the same thing of him not regressing or a little press here and there? But we want to see a lot more consistency from Donovan and just overall and everything, on fielding and batting.
Donovan Mills getting ready to hit. That's off the.
Because that's a ball right there. So can Donovan Mills
Is nerve-wracking for any young
do
boy.
something here?
It seems like he's been able to successfully block out the noise these past few days. This one popped up. Saucedo.
Good hit, but not enough power, and that is going to be out.
One down. Alvarez.
I mean, Donovan getting some good hits. It's just not enough.
On the ground to third. Mills.
And if y'all paying attention, y'all can see we're when it tells us what button to hit, it like that. That's a major improvement. That's a major
Now
help.
the third baseman,
Major help.
Donovan Mills. 0 for 1 so far.
This time, Donovan gets a perfect hit, and he's gonna stay at the first base. That was a really good hit right there by Donovan.
At the plate,
Got a base single hit right there. That's a really good hit.
Fourth inning, no score.
That's signs of growth and improvement. Stay with it. Just keep hitting. Keep swinging. Bad pitch,
Pulls away a little bit.
and Donovan's gonna stay at the first base. Could have been risky right there. I'm not gonna lie.
Swing and a base hit.
Coach tells us to go 3, and Donovan's gonna stay put at the second.
Stop the lead runner at
Smart twist by
second,
Donovan.
2 on with 2 outs.
So Jermaine
Sonnenberg, the next to hit.
had a couple of big hits last game. Let's see what he could do.
0-2, and the delivery to the right side. Brown. Play made.
He's gonna be out, and that's gonna end the fourth, or it's gonna be mid-fourth.
Now it's the right fielder, Steven Vizcaino.
Still 0-0, by the way.
Hard ground ball, base hit.
That's a solid hit, and they might have a chance to score. Donovan throws, and it is too late.
Take the lead. 1-0.
It's that as an RBI.
Nobody out, first and second here. Mills digs in now. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Out on
Not
the
sure
outside,
why Donovan swung at that
needs a
one, but
strikeout or a double
that's
play
0 for 1.
Give him a chance to escape this jam. Next pitch
Another
is
ball.
outside. Hare on second.
2 people on the base.
First with no outs.
Foul ball right there.
Fouls one off. The right-handed reliever. Oh, and it's a punch.
And Donovan strikes out.
And
It looks like the balls
first out.
are literally
And now the first baseman
like tricking Donovan into swinging.
lays down a
This time
bunt,
they do a bunt, and he's going to be. That's a base hit.
and that's a
Somehow this
bunt
great
that
team has a
plays
2-1 lead.
perfectly. So here's the cleanup hitter, Estevan Cortez. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to third, could be 2.
So right here, Donovan's going to throw it. That's 1 out, and that's 2. Good throws right there by Donovan. Seeing some improvement on the fielding by Donovan.
Go ahead run on base. And next, the cleanup hitter, Donovan Mills. 1 for 3. Late on that fastball.
That time, Donovan swings and misses.
Start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot.
Oh, that could be a solid hit. And it is. That's another base hit for Donovan. And that's what you want to see. That's a single hit right there. That's what you want to see. At least get on base.
De Los Santos definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. Now the payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there, able to take the walk. And
Another ball. I don't know who's that pitcher, but he keep throwing balls.
So digging in, Jermaine
2-2, tie game.
Two and 2 now. This one's in the dirt. Nice job behind the dish. Three and 2 now. Double play ball to second. 2 away.
Looked like it could have been a solid hit, and he's out. So, pretty sure we're now in
On base.
the 8th. So this could be a big hit right here if they get a hit right here. If he hits right here, if Marlon hits right here, You got two people on bases
In there, got the strike.
as he strikes out.
Huge K's.
So opportunity, miss opportunity.
Donovan Mills will hit next.
Ooh, another hit right there by Donovan.
Lead runners around
And this great team has a lead of 3-2.
and the throw
He's safe.
line. Safe at
Another single by Donovan. It looks like Donovan's actually focused now. That's his third hit, I'm pretty sure.
Juan De Los
Third hit.
Santos.
Two people on bases. Let's see what Juan does here.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Now this is
Oh, that's a big hit. And that one looks like it could be.
carrying. Out of
That's
here.
gone. That's one hit to home run.
Rockets one to
Look at the
right.
distance, 381 feet.
And
That's a home run, and that's the first home run of the combine, by the way, too. Game-wise. That's a big hit right there. As you see, Donovan celebrate with his teammates
that's a good
in the
job
combine.
just to the inside fastball there. He may have been hunting something on the outer half, but he kept
95.9 miles per hour, and that one goes to the crowd and the fans. All right, let's see.
2 outs and runners at first.
6-3.
And now it's going to be Derek Matsui.
Donovan out at fielding again.
Got the hitter looking for
That is your ball game. The great team gets another win. Saw some big comments from Donovan in this game too, especially at batting and fielding. This was more of a consistent. This might have been Donovan's best, combine performance when we talk about on both sides, batting and fielding. Seen a lot of consistency this game from Donovan. He was 3 for 5. Still projected to go 1 for 4th round. Saw a lot, improvement from Donovan and consistency this game. So I'm pretty sure after this, right? Because I'm pretty sure that was the final game. Or was it the final game? I think it was. Is that the final game? Yeah, that was the final game. So now is what I'm pretty sure in baseball, like in the draft, because I'm pretty sure the draft is up. Yeah, it's draft day. And you see my boy Donovan talking to Stephanie, the draft advisor, saying that he's going to probably go in the first 4 rounds. Because, I just told y'all that because obviously said 1 through 4. You receive a lot of interest in college. You should pick a school soon. That way they'll know if you're going to go play college ball or if you're going to go sign a pro contract. Okay, we got that. Stephanie, we understand. We appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? But can you tell us more? Right? Donovan want to know more. So committed to a school, that means you're not required to go, to the pros. Can't really determine what team is going to pick you. Do you have a team preference? We're going to just say, no, we want to, be an early pick. We want to go early. You know what I'm saying? We want to go early. We're not going to want to pick what we want to, let it be random. Well, I can't guarantee anything is basically what she's saying. Hopefully you end up in a great spot. Now, I don't know about hopefully. So right now we're getting options to choose a college. Right there, y'all just saw the college offers over the last time. You got TCU, you got UCLA, South Carolina, Tennessee, LSU, Vanderbilt. So you got a couple of offers. Now y'all know Donovan is from the East. So I'm pretty sure Donovan would want to stay close home, right? As he's looking at the University of South Carolina, looking at Vanderbilt, looking at LSU. I think Donovan is looking more at the skill development, as UCLA has a lot, but that's all the way in Cali. See, LSU only has 3 stars. Vanderbilt has 3 stars. South Carolina has 4 stars, I believe, when it comes to skill development. Got a couple of, goals, notable people, and Donovan is going to stay home and commit to playing at South Carolina. Now, I'm pretty sure in baseball, it doesn't matter because like Stephanie just said, you can commit to a school, but you can still get drafted. Here's the draft. So Donovan gets drafted in the 4th round. I don't know if that's good or bad, but 4th round don't sound good to me. But Donovan's gonna, be grateful to be drafted, right? Gonna be grateful to be drafted by the White Sox. I'm pretty sure. It's the White Sox, right? Now, does Donovan stay on the White Sox or does Donovan go to college? You guys are going to find out in the next episode. You know what I'm saying? But I had a lot of fun with this episode right here. We won the high school state championship. Got to the combine, saw some growth, saw some improvement. Need to see a little more consistency, but overall, it's a learning process. Like I said, not just playing the game, but learning the game and watching the game. So overall, solid performance, right? Donovan gets drafted in the 4th round. But does he stay on the White Sox or does he go back to college and try to develop some more? We'll find out in the next episode. But like I said, your boy Jamie, we sign out of here. Peace out, y'all. It's going to be a lot of episodes, so that's why this is a long episode. We want to, like I said, it's a process, and I want y'all to be able to, see what goes on in these processes, right? Like I said, y'all, episode 2, Donovan Mills. Stay tuned for episode 3. You know what I'm saying? We out.